Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Weekly Tarot, the best place for getting the message that you need in your life from the tarot cards each week. And for today, as you guys asked about and with just one vote of difference, I'll be conducting a love reading. Because remember that I run a poll every Friday on my Twitter account, so you guys can choose and vote for the reading that you'll be getting each week. So make sure that you follow me on Twitter so you can vote and participate on my next poll. And for today's love reading, I'll be conducting a two-card tarot reading in which the first card is going to represent you and the second card is going to represent what's crossing or what's blocking you from having the harmony or balance that you want in your love life. Now, it doesn't matter if you're single or if you're in a relationship, because this is more a general reading that can be taken by everyone, because it's more about yourself than the people you like or the people that you're in a relationship with. So with that said, let's jump into the reading. Now I'm going to wake up the cards and shuffle them real quick. And I'll make 3 piles and identify each pile with a heart emoji, so it's easy for you to pick a pile. Now remember that I will be leaving the timestamp of each pile in the description box below, so it's easy for you to navigate through the video. Another thing you have to remember is that I always give a conclusion after the 3 piles explanation, and that's really important to see, so don't skip it, because I put the 3 readings together and I also share some information regarding how to, in this case, improve our love life. Now I'm going to make the last cut here, and I'll start making the 3 piles. This is going to be the first pile. It's going to be the orange heart emoji. It's going to be the second pile. And it's going to be the purple emoji. And this is going to be the third pile, which is going to be the green heart emoji. Now I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in, exhale, and make your choice. If you choose the orange heart emoji, the first card that will represent you is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, like I said before, this card represents you, and this is the card of receiving. So in your life at this moment, you're in a position in which you want to receive, in this case, receive love, receive blessings, receive good energy from the people that surround you. So you're in a good position right now, because this card is telling me that you're able and you are willing and you're open to receive new things, new blessings in your life. So if you're single, that means that you are open to start a new relationship, you're open to meet new people, get to know new people, and you're open to, change the situation, because as you can see, there's a little pattern here. So you're willing to go through this path, through this beautiful arch of flowers, and change the situation in which you are right now. But if you are in a relationship, it means you are completely open to receive all the love and all the blessings that your partner or the person you are in a relationship with has to offer for you. This is a really nice card because it's the card of receiving for the heavens, as you can see. It's the hands with the cloud. So it's the blessings that the heaven, the universe, is going to be presenting to you, and it's telling me that you're open to receive this blessing in your life, and you're open to embrace these blessings and enjoying because you're ready for them and you've been actually waiting for them. Now let's see the second card to see what's crossing you. And the second card is the 8 of Pentacles. Now this second card, remember that it's going to be like, what are your obstacles for you to improve your love life at the moment? And the 8 of Pentacles is related about, you have to do like despite the fact that the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that you're open to receive new blessings, to receive love in your life, you still have to do a little more of work to be completely sure that you're open. In a sense that I'm getting the feeling that the fact that you are open doesn't mean that you really assume that you're open. Like, you're ready for this, but consciously you think that you still need some work to do, when in reality you don't need to do anything else because you are already ready. So if you think that you're not ready to love, or that you're not ready to take the next step in a relationship, those doubts is what is stopping you from actually finding a balance or finding a harmony in your love life. That's what's crossing you, this work that you want to continue doing to be ready, and this work that you think that you still need to do, but in reality, like I said before, you're completely ready and there's blessings waiting for you. So it's just a matter that you change the switch in your head and in your heart, that you are worthy, that you're valuable like you are, and that you can be loved the way you are right now, so you can receive in your life these blessings. Because the Ace of Pentacles, then again, is telling me that you're open, but you're still thinking that you still need work to do for being open, but in reality, it's the Ace of Pentacles. So it's a little bit complicated, but like I said, it's about accepting that you don't need to change, you don't need to work anything else to be loved. So accept that, and you'll start receiving like the blessings the universe has for you. That's the reading of the orange heart emoji. And now I'll move to the second pile. Okay, if you choose the purple heart emoji, the first card for you is the Ten of Wands. Now this card represents you, and it's telling me that emotionally you're feeling that you're carrying too much weight over your shoulder. Like, you're still carrying with all the drama and all the baggage of your previous relationship, and you need to learn how to let all this drama, all these past things, all these past relationships in the past, because, well, they're the past. So it's telling me that you've been carrying this previous experience, this previous relationship, and they're still hurting, they're still in your mind, they're still in your heart. So you need to, in a way, let go all of this previous situation, so you can like loosen up and relax a little bit more, because everything that you went through is still weighing too much in your life. And remember that if those relationships are part of the past, they shouldn't be waiting, being like a burden on your present life. So this card represents you. This might be the situation you're going in, thinking that you still need to carry like all the weight, or that you're to blame for all your previous bad experience relationship. Now, if you're single, that's the reading, that's the explanation of the card. But if you're in a relationship, this card can tell me that you think that all the issues or all the problems that you have in your relationship are your faults, when in reality, if you're in a relationship and there's problems, it's both people's fault, not only yours. So be very wary with that you don't take like all the blame, because a relationship is made of two people, not just one. Now let's see what's crossing you. And it's the Judgment. Now this completely confirms the message that I've been saying about you carrying all the weight and all the burden on your back of your previous relationship, because the Judgment represents a card that is about being reborn, being rebirthed. And like I said in the explanation of how this reading was going to be, that the first card is going to represent you, and the second card is going to represent like the what's crossing you or what's stopping you from finding balance and harmony in your love life. The Judgment is telling me that you're having really tough time making like this breakthrough, like leaving all these things that have been bothering your heart or that have been bothering your mind in the past. You kind of get like this breakthrough or this reborn because you're still living in the past in a way. You're still blaming yourself for how things went or blaming yourself of everything that went bad in the previous relationship in your life. So it's about accepting that what happened, what's in the past is in the past, and once you accept this, you'll be able to be reborn, to make this breakthrough that you need so you can release yourself from all this burden and all these things that you're carrying on your back that in reality is not your fault. It's just things that happen that you're taking personally. So the reading is completely in harmony because it's completely resonating the two cards. The burden that you carry and what's blocking you is that you cannot leave this burden behind. You cannot leave this previous past experience in the past. So you just need to accept that things how they are and that it's time to move on so you can be reborn and have this new experience on life or in love in this case, because this is a love reading. So it's really good that you accept things happen, that you cannot change the past, you cannot change what happened, it's not your fault. So you can move on and get so you can open yourself to a new relationship. And in the case you are in a relationship, this card is telling me that, just like I said for the people that are single, this card is telling me that you need to learn that it's not your fault, that it's not completely your fault that things are going bad or of all the problems that you have. So you need to cut loose all the blame that you put on yourself. And that's the reading for the purple heart emoji. And now I'll move to the third pile. And if you choose the green heart emoji, the first card for you is the World. Now, this card represents you, and this card is telling me that internally for you, everything is going great, that everything is going how things are supposed to be. So if you're feeling impatient or you want to rush things to get in a relationship, or if you're in a relationship and you want to rush things to get to the next level, just know that everything is going at the pace that it has to go. You cannot rush things. You cannot make things go faster than what they are supposed to be. Things will happen at the right time, at the right moment. Not sooner, not later. That's what the word means. That things are working, things are still moving, even in the background, because the world never stops moving. And that's what the word represents. That it represents harmony. It represents that things are going well, things are moving, just like the name, the world. So since this card represents you, it's telling me that you're in the place right now where you have to be, where if you're single or if you're in a relationship, don't rush things. Be a little bit more patient because things are going to work, things are moving along. So just accept where you are and don't rush because things are going fine. I mean, even if you're single, even if you want to date someone, or if you want to rush the relationship you're going to the next level, be patient. Things are going to get there eventually because it's the world is moving, but a year doesn't happen in a blink of an eye, It takes a whole 365 days for a year to happen. So just be a little bit more patient and things will get well. And now let's see what the second card that is going to be what's crossing you. And it's the Emperor. Now, the two cards are major arcana, which is great. Now, the Emperor is the card that relates to being wise, to having the knowledge to rule, to having power. And in this case, it's telling me that what's crossing you or what's blocking you from finding like the perfect harmony in your love life. It's because you're overthinking things too much. Like you're represented by the world, which means that you are in a great position right now, and things are going out how things are supposed to be. But it's your overthinking, and it's like you're wanting to be more. You're wanting to, rush things. What might be like causing a little bit of confusion and anxiety, because you want to think you know better. You are thinking that you know better, or you are thinking that things should go a little bit more faster pace, but in reality everything is going at the right pace. So don't let like these presumptions or these supposedly wise advice in your head ruin what you have right now. I mean, if you're single and you're enjoying being single, you don't have to rush for getting a relationship. Or if you're dating someone, you don't have to rush to become like a solid relationship. Or if you're already in a relationship and you want to things to the next level, take your time. I mean, it's not about all the ideas or all the preconceptions that you have in your mind. Like, okay, I've dated this guy or this girl for 2 weeks. Now it's time like that we get like in a serious relationship or something. Those advices or those words in your mind is like what's ruining like the harmony that you might have and that the world represents. So it's not all about knowing everything. It's not about following like the plan or like every steps that we think we know about love. It's about going with the flow and going, with how things come to us. We cannot expect like to follow a specific plan or follow a specific set of ideas, because love is really changing, and it changed from one person to another. So don't let like these presumptions or these previous ideas that you have of what love is or how love should be affect the harmony or the process that you're going through right now, because the world is telling me that where you are right now is where you have to be right now. So don't rush and just go with the flow. Live one day at a time, because we only have today, and be patient, because like I said before, the world is always moving, the world never stops, and you're always moving and you're never stopping toward your love harmony, getting like your balance, your love balance or your harmony in the love life. So for single or for people in a relationship, it's the same. Things are going well. Just trust the bigger plan and don't trust like the ideas or the preconception that you have in your mind of what love should be. And that's reading for the green heart emoji. And now let's jump to the conclusion. Now for concluding this video, I had to tell you that no matter which path you pick or which card is the one that is crossing or blocking the harmony or balance that you want or need in your love life, you have to remember that the actions that you need to take to fix this situation, you have to do them for yourself, not for attracting someone else or for pleasing a partner. No, you have to do them for yourself. Because once that you start loving yourself, you will start getting content with who you are. And once that you love yourself, you'll be happy and content whether you're single or in a relationship. So just focus on fixing yourself so you can be happy in whichever love situation that you find in your life. And if you like this video and you felt that the reading resonated with you, please remember to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification, share this video with your friends so we can spread the message of love, and also drop a comment in the section below with your thoughts or feedback so I can hear back from you guys. And also please feel free to drop some suggestions about what type of reading you like to get next week, because I literally have no idea of what do you guys want or what type of reading you like to get next week. So please drop some suggestions so I can take them into consideration for the next poll I'll be running on my Twitter account on Friday. And also keep in mind that this was a general reading, and that if you want a more personal one, you can contact me via weeklytarotreadings@gmail.com or via my social media at Weekly Tarot on Twitter and Facebook, or Weekly Tarot Readings on Instagram, so you can book a more personal, in-depth reading with me. So I hope to see you back next week, but meanwhile I'll be sending you lots of love and light. Goodbye.